fish?
Yep.
Down. Drag. Good sign. Nice walleye. Nice. Oh man. That might be your bigger than your last one.
That's a big one.
That's a toad.
That's a big one. I picked it up right there. It's really pretty as a picture.
That is
Another 23, second one in about 2.5 weeks.
he's a 23 and a half. Nice fish.
Off he goes.
Woo.
Off he goes.
Another nice one. Oh, we saw him.
Yep.
We saw him.
Yep.
I call it official.
It was a short, but
I don't know. I thought he would have been right there.
he was close. Little speed runner. Dude, but it's little.
Oh, there he is, Mr. Sunny. Mr. Pumpkin Seed.
This is what I would like to do and have a tournament for. Is these guys. I just think I gotta make a prototype of my scoring board because everybody would have to use the same scoring board.
Oh, yeah.
And then you would just keep a point total. I think that would be a riot. And then you would tell everybody, listen, everybody keep everything, obviously, that they catch. And then we'll do a massive fish fry at the end of the night. All the times before combined. He's bleeding good.
I got a Mr. Walleye.
Oh,
Hey, not a bad one. I thought I hit a weed patch.
nice fish.
The hammer.
Nice fish.
Well, he just inhaled it.
I got another big one, second big one I've had in the last, what, 2 weeks, Tom?
Yeah.
20, we measured it at 23, you know, plus or minus a little bit because we only have a measuring tape that goes to 20 inches, but nice morning. Don got a nice keeper on a hammer rig. I had a second walleye on, I got 2 on blades, and I got 1 on a gold cast, rattling cast master. Don got 1 on you had 1 on a hyper rattle, right?
Well, that one I lost.
Did come
and then
off?
The smallie on the hyper rattle.
Yep. And then a keeper walleye on the hammer, on the spinner. So, not bad for a couple hours. These last couple weeks, things have changed for us. You know, we're doing okay first light, but then after that, it seems to slack off pretty quickly. So, we're
It felt good coming off the DL too.
yeah, yep. Don's got a bum shoulder, and he's back to his old self though. So we're gonna keep him out here. Got a little aggressive with this Lew's Hyper Mag reel. It's like a 19-to-1 gear ratio or whatever it is. I don't know, but it's high speed. It picks up line. Let me tell you, I've yet to have a fish beat me coming at me with this reel. And my other reels that were the lower gear ratio 5-to-1 get beat a lot. Fish still got to be pretty fast. They got to come right at you, but you can get beat you can get beat on a 5-1. You can feel them out there just nibbling at it. The whole school, there'll be a whole school of little 4-inch perch that when I get it up to here, you'll see them following behind it. There'll be 25 of them. They must have strength in numbers out there. They think, so. Whoa, there's one. What do we got? Acts like a bass. No, it is a walleye. Oh, he just threw it on me right there. Right there, he was surfing like this. The big blade bait sticking out of his face. Oh, and I farmed him right there, Farmer Brown. My buddy Keith will be dying when he sees this. Because he wouldn't even, like if you were in the drift boat and you did that, he wouldn't even look at you and be like, farm that one. There's a nice one right there. Maybe we got a little spot right here. I bet you he's just about the same size as the other one. Chester. My name is Chester Copperpot, Copperpot, Copperpot. My name is Chester Copperpot. All day. I'm not sure about that last part. Was trying to go for some highbrow humor there, and then I went right to the fart joke. Fart jokes work though. You did another and you were gone. We did that to my buddy Eric Willis. We used to sing that frickin' hee-haw song to him. I don't even remember the story, but I know somehow one of the 4 wheels on his car came off at one point while driving. Everybody called him wheelless. He wasn't hurt, so it was funny that I don't remember. He's alive now, so he wasn't hurt that bad. If he was hurt, I don't remember. I just remember saying to Eric the first time I saw him after I heard that, I'm like, dude, but what happened? How do you lose a wheel? How do you lose a whole wheel off your car? Eric, please, you got to tell the story in the comments below. You have to tell the story. God's sakes, it might not even be true at this point. I don't even know. Could be an urban legend. PV more high. Daddy. Oh, don't come off, don't come off, don't come off. All right, all right. Everybody's got to relax here for this to work. Oh, he's come off, perfect. Perfection right there, baby. Yeah. Oh, holy shit. Oh my God, I wish I had my chest camera now. Oh my God. He was laying flat in my live well right there. The blade bait came out. I went like this. I was getting ready to reach down to grab him. I no more than just ticked his tail, and he went boing, and he sprung up like this and went into the water. Oh, that was a Mac Daddy. Yeah, that was a Mac Daddy. That fish was 20, maybe 21. Just plowed it right there. I'm on the bottom side. There's a shoal that sticks out of the water, and then on the east side of it, it goes bonk, bonk, bonk. right under the boat. He inhaled that like his daddy would have done. Wow, whoa. All right, all right, all right. Nice eye, nice eye, nice eye. Nice eye, nice eye. My fourth spot took me 3 different moves before. I just wanted to make sure that I checked this spot thoroughly. And so once I got here, my first drift, I didn't do anything. It was a short drift. But then I had weeds here and I had weeds here, and I was adjusting my cast, which was giving me a better picture of where that weed line was in relation to this shoal I'm fishing. And that's with a lot of electronics. I was just triangulating things and matching my boat position off of the structure and off of the shorelines, and they were on that edge with a blade. And that's not something I normally do, but it was over rock as opposed to mud, and so then there was a clean line where the weed line ended and the rocks started, or if those weeds were growing through the rocks, which they don't normally. But this was a defined, at least it felt it by my cast, it felt like a defined line. You know, I casted once here and I got weeds immediately. I casted once here and it was clear and I got bit. So that to me said I was on the outside edge of that weed line, paralleling it, which in a perfect world is exactly what you'd want to do. I don't care what species you're chasing. In this lake especially, but in any lake, if you have weeds, then fish relate to those weed edges. Sometimes it's inside, sometimes it's outside. These were outside. All right, everybody, thanks for being along today. I had a lot of fun today. I caught a bunch of walleyes, all on Chester Copper Pot, and it was a lot of fun. Stick-to-itiveness pays off in life and in fishing, or in fishing and in life, either way. So thanks again, as always. I appreciate all your love and support, and I'm giving it right back to everybody out there. Keep your tip up.